Hello there, and thank you for joining us on our very first Virgin Voyages cruise that we've ever been on. This cruise actually departed out of San Juan, Puerto Rico, so our very beginning was going to be here in San Juan, where we flew in the day before to make sure that we didn't have any trouble getting to our cruise on time. And we stayed down by the convention center in San Juan, where we were able to find actually quite a lot of stuff going on and some really good food. We stayed at the A-Loft, which is attached to the Distro T-Mobile area. That's kind of an area filled with a bunch of restaurants and entertainment going on throughout the days and into the evenings. Technically, this cruise is an 8-day cruise. We're leaving San Juan, and our first day is going to be at sea, followed by Aruba, Curaçao, Martinique, and St. Kitts before returning back to San Juan. On the day of embarkation, we had a little bit of a later time to go get on board. So we went ahead and hung out and got some lunch there in the Distro T-Mobile area, and then proceeded on where we were actually let on prior to our boarding time. I will leave a link in here to the full cabin tour that we did in the upper right. For embarkation day, we went ahead and scheduled gumbae, which is the Korean barbecue group dining experience that they do on board. It is very fun to go do and entertaining if you're with a group of people that are fun and entertaining and that you have something in common with. So when you do this, do your best to try and meet other people or go as a group.
I need smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision.
It'll be a lot more fun, but the food is absolutely wonderful. And that evening was the performance of Persephone in the Red Room, and this will kind of give you a little bit of a taste of what the entertainment is like on board. The next day was a day at sea where we went ahead and tried out the food on board. Our first stop was in the galley, where we actually found the food to be really actually quite good. It was easy to order food. A lot of it was just walk up and they would serve you immediately. Some of the food, like the burgers and tacos, were something that you had to wait for. Then we went ahead and tried the Sun Club Cafe out on deck, which has a bunch of poke bowls and bao buns and different foods like that. Afterwards, we went back and changed and got ready for dinner at Razzle Dazzle. This is kind of a variety of different kinds of food that you'll try, from ribs to steaks to really good desserts. After that was the adult comedy show, which is the only comedy that they offer.
Sharon Mahoney.
Hello, everybody. Oh, what a nice packed house. Great to see you here tonight. I will be your token cougar for the next 45 minutes. Oh, thank you. What's going on up here? Really? You're a group of 60 people, and you're all under the same category and under the same name. Give it up for the group from Utah, everyone.
Take that straw out of there.
Did you have to go to jail?
Our very first port of call was in Aruba, where we went ahead and just got off the ship during the day and didn't do any real excursions or anything. we just decided to spend the day walking around town and doing a little bit of souvenir shopping here in Aruba. After returning back to the ship, we went ahead and changed because our dinner that evening was going to be in Test Kitchen, which is a venue whose menu changes on a daily basis and has some very different types of food that may or may not be for everyone.
That's fantastic.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, smoky. Thank you. Oh my goodness. That is so many.
And after dinner, we went ahead and attended the performance of Lola's Library in the Manor.
Okay, who else wants to give her a
Our next port of call on the very next day was in Curaçao, where we went ahead and grabbed a taxi and took it over to an area called Mambo Beach, which has a bunch of shopping and restaurants, kind of a little resort area and beach area that's really actually very calm and easy to snorkel in. So we went ahead and spent some time on the beach and did a little bit of snorkeling before heading back to the ship. After returning back to the ship, we needed to get ready because that evening was the Scarlet Night Party. And this is kind of an all over the ship party. They have dancers, entertainers walking around the ship, doing all kinds of different performances in different areas before they have the actual nighttime party up on deck around the pool. It is very, very fun if you don't mind getting a little bit wet. But here you go for kind of what it's like to be up there on deck during this party. And lucky for us, after that party, the next day was a day at sea where we just lounged around and then finally headed off to dinner at the Wake, which is their fine steak and seafood restaurant. There are some items that are pay for down here on the bottom left if you want something really specific. But everything here on the right is free and is absolutely excellent. This is actually the most popular venue on board the ship for dinner, so make your reservations early because it really is quite excellent food. The very next day, we stopped off in Martinique and we went ahead and got off the ship so that we could do a little exploring of the town, as we hadn't been here in quite a long time, and decided to kind of take a look around and see what was there. We even got to see this old sailing vessel departing port during the day. That afternoon, we actually took a shore excursion through the ship that was a hiking tour up through the rainforest up in Martinique, where we could kind of take a look at the flora, fauna, hike through the trails, see the waterfalls. It's a nice, relaxing uphill climb for a little bit of exercise and sightseeing. After the excursion, we went back to the ship and had dinner at Extra Virgin, the ship's Italian-themed restaurant, and it was also very good. None of the restaurants failed to disappoint at any point on this cruise. And that evening, we attended a performance of the Misbehave show that they didn't want us to record. Our final port of call on this trip was in St. Kitts, and we decided to take this one really easy. The ship had an excursion on board a party boat that took you out to sea and down to their sister island in Nevis, where we were able to spend a little beach time and get a little bit of a included rum punch on the journey. As we're coming to an end on this trip, I wanted to give my quick impression about Virgin Voyages. It is actually a very fun cruise. I would absolutely cruise on Virgin again. The food is excellent. All of it is included. And the entertainment is adult, but done tastefully. There's nothing that's really offensive. If you're looking for a fun, adult-oriented cruise, this is absolutely one that I would recommend. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.